Hello again, Bill Jones, recapturefederalism.com. Recapturefederalism.com on the net. As I begin my presentations, I, William R. Jones, do solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic, and I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, so help me God. I first took that oath in July 1965 when I joined the United States Navy. The enemy then was communism, as the enemy is now communism. And from the evilness, the Prince of Darkness, Engels and Marx, the atheist, anti-religion. Page 26 of the Communist Manifesto. There are besides eternal truths such as freedom, justice, etc. They are common to all states of society, but here highlighted. But communism abolishes eternal truth. It abolishes all religion and all morality instead of constituting them on a new basis. It therefore acts in contradiction to all past historical experience. Again, but communism abolishes eternal truth. It abolishes all religion and all morality. Communists are immoral animals, evil, immoral animals. They abolish all religion. All religion. They don't have religion, and they wish to make it disappear from society. Abolishes eternal truth, and these eternal truths, what are they? Freedom, justice, liberty, religious freedom. And from page 34, the Communist Manifesto. Finally, they labor everywhere for the union and agreement of all democratic parties of all countries. Again, let me read that. Union and agreement of all democratic parties of all countries. Then the next paragraph. The communists disdain to conceal their views and aims. They openly declare their ends can be attained only by the forcible overthrow of all existing social conditions, that the ruling classes tremble at the communistic revolution. The proletarians have nothing to lose but their change. They have a world to win. Working men of all countries unite. And in America they united. May 4th, 1886, started the insurrection. Dynamite bomb killed 7 Chicago police officers, Haymarket Square. Yeah, forcible overthrow of all existing social conditions. The ruling classes tremble. The Democratic Party is a terrorist party, along with the Republican Party, the Republican establishment. We all see their true colors now, don't we? Oh, we see all their true colors. Up on your screen now is the first page of one of 91 pages I sent to these 7 individuals, January 25th, 2016. Notice of treason, 18 U.S.C., Chapter 115, treason, sedition, and subversion. Notice of treason against the United States and all 50 states. 18 U.S.C., Chapter 115, Section 2382, which comes under the title Misprision of Treason. Then I go down to the names, the 7 people. All of these 7 people, by the way, have been violating Article 6 of the Constitution of the United States. All public officers in the United States are violating Article 6. What, Bill? What are you saying? Yeah, they're all violating their oath of office. Article 6 states, the senators and representatives before mentioned and the members of the several state legislatures and all executive and judicial officers, both of the United States and of the several states, shall be bound by oath or affirmation to support this Constitution. Semicolon. That's part of the religion clause. It goes on to no test be held for office. But just what I read comes down to a semicolon. One idea. All the senators, all the representatives before mentioned, and the members of the state legislatures, and all the executive and all the judicial officers, both of the United States and of the several states, shall be bound by oath or affirmation. Shall be bound by oath or affirmation. Every member that I mentioned, every officer, is violating their oath. They're violating Article 3, Section 3, treason. Treason. That's 2381, by the way, Section 2381. And they shall suffer death. That's how serious it is. That's how serious it is. They shall suffer death. Here we go. Here we go. Number 6 on the list. Rita B. Garman, Chief Justice, Illinois Supreme Court. Chief Justice Garman is a Republican, even though she doesn't follow the Republican principles. Gave her notice. January 25th, 2016, along with the other 6. Also filed a complaint. Hers, I filed a complaint with the Illinois State Police. That's number 7, by the way. But we'll get to him next. But right now we're talking about Rita B. Garman, Chief Justice, Illinois Supreme Court. Under misprision of treason, 2382, 18 U.S.C., Chapter 115, which I initially filed a notice of treason. January 25th. I haven't heard from anybody. Haven't heard from Chief Justice Garman. But on September 3rd, I filed another complaint. Illinois State Police Department Internal Investigation. The director, Neil Smits. Haven't heard from him. No representatives. No state troopers. Nobody contacted me. They are violating the law. They are committing treason by not investigating it, by investigating the Democratic Party, Illinois, but not investigating the media. The media is involved in this too. They're part of this seditious conspiracy of treason. Rita B. Garman, since I filed these complaints, the Supreme Court of the state of Illinois threw out on the ballot was going to be independent maps, state maps, voting maps, congressional districts. They threw it out. Why? Because there were 4 Democrats on the Supreme Court and there's only 3 Republicans, and they voted by party lines, and they voted that amendment off. A treasonable act by them, a political act, a betrayal of we the people of the state of Illinois. But you see, that's a long line. Why would they need an amendment for independent maps, voting maps? What? Because it's not independent. And why isn't it independent? They were back in the 90s, I guess it was. The present maps system was being followed. And it's by political. The political party, and they do it by census, and then they gerrymander the districts to the point where it is hubs and spokes leading out of Chicago, with spokes going out into the suburbs, the Republican suburbs, and that's how they get their men. That's how they get their commies into office. Overthrow of the government. Overthrow the government. And who was the main decision maker in the 90s? It was Gutierrez. He's a progressive communist. He filed a complaint, filed a lawsuit that went to the Illinois Supreme Court. Didn't go any higher, you notice. The Republicans didn't fight it. Didn't go higher to the Supreme Court of the United States because they knew they would lose. It'd be overturned. It would be overturned because it's not one man, one vote. I'm disenfranchised. I've got a communist, have had a communist for over 20-some years in Bobby Rush. In Bobby Rush. That's right. Commie. All the Democrats are commies. I showed you. Page 34, the Communist Manifesto. Oh, they want to overthrow. They're going to terrorize or make tremble the ruling class. We the people, who have no representation. Blacks, I've used the term, God created Homo sapiens, creation, and communists created blacks, gays, and the civil rights movement. And that's what you have with the Department of Justice. Loretta Lynch is a communist. The President of the United States, Barack Obama, is a communist. I'm going to be doing some on him. He smells his arm. He says, oh, Alex Jones says, him and Hillary smell like the devil. He smells it. You notice he didn't deny that he smells like the devil. Because I've done presentations on it. He is the Prince of Darkness. He is the Prince of Darkness. Prince of Darkness. And she is a Prince of Darkness also. Following the cult of communism. Beelzebub. And so's Rita B. Garman. Everybody's on this list. Treasonist. Following the disciples of Engels and Marx. Atheist, Engels and Marx. Prince of Darkness themselves. Beelzebubs. The devil. Why? Because they practice the 7 evil spirits, the 7 deadly sins. And I'll get into that later with Mr. Obama and Ms. Clinton and their spouses. All the princes of darkness. Seditious conspiracy. 18 U.S.C. Chapter 115, 2384, Section Seditious Conspiracy. If two or more persons in any state or territory or any place subject to the jurisdiction of the United States conspire to overthrow, put down, or to destroy by force the government of the United States, or to levy war against them, or to oppose by force the authority thereof, or by force prevent, hinder, or delay the execution of any law of the United States, or by force to seize, take, or possess any property of the United States contrary to the authority thereof, they shall each be fined under this title or imprisoned not more than 20 years or both. Oh, we're going to need some jails. We're going to need some jails. Oh, we've got the Democratic Party. We've got the party press. We've got Wall Street. We've got the big bankers. We got the lobbyists. Oh, they're all conspiring. They're all conspiring. The two political parties. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And what laws are they? What? The Constitution. Article 3, Section 3, treason law. That's what this is. Codification of that constitutional clause. Yes. Yes. Treason shall suffer death. Let's build the gallows now. My hope is built on nothing less than Jesus' blood and righteousness. I dare not trust the sweetest frame, but wholly trust in Jesus' name. On Christ the solid rock I stand. All other ground is sinking sand. All other ground is sinking sand. The sinking sand of communism, progressivism, socialism. Replacing Judaism, Christianity, God, one true God. My hope is built on nothing less than Jesus' blood and righteousness. And how's that commie? How's that commie change and hope and change? How's that good? I think I'll stick with on Christ the solid rock I stand. All other ground is sinking sand. All other ground is sinking sand.